Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So I'm here with my June makeup empties video, and I have all the items I used up during the month laid out in front of me by category, and I'll start off with the makeup empties. So firstly, for Makeup Forever, I used up the Matte Velvet Plus Mattifying Foundation. I do have oily skin, so I like the idea of a mattifying foundation, but I felt like this was a little bit too much for me. I think I like something that's a little lighter coverage, not as mattifying. So a lot of times I did mix this with a BB cream just to lighten up the coverage a little bit. And this is the lightest shade. I believe it's in, I think, Alabaster, but this was even a little too light for me. So this does have a good foundation shade range, because most of the time I have to go with the lightest foundation and sometimes it will be too dark, but this one was even too light. So yeah, I don't think I'd repurchase. And I was looking on Sephora website. I think Makeup Forever recently reformulated this. I don't think they sell this particular foundation anymore, but again, I think I would go with something that's not as mattifying. It's still like a mattifying foundation, the new formulation of this. I don't think I repurchased, but I did use up that. Then I used up some lip products. So from Fresh, I used up the Fresh Sugar Lip Treatment in the shade Honey. So these are like tinted balms. They have ones that are more tinted than others. This one is a little bit more tinted, but it's like warm nude shade, so pretty natural looking. I really like this shade. I really like these. They're great for, if you want to have a little bit of lip color but nothing too intense. It's not like a lipstick formula. They're really easy to apply. I like to have this one, or I had this one in my purse. I could reapply throughout the day. It's really hydrating, gives a little bit of color, and I think it's SPF 15, so a little bit of sun protection. So I have a lot of these. I got a set. It was actually last Christmas. That was a set of maybe 6 different shades. So I have a lot of the mini ones to go through. But I definitely love the honey shade. I think it's my favorite, and I would definitely consider repurchasing this product at some point once I kind of finish up the ones that I currently have. And then finally for makeup, I used up a little size of the Bite Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Honeycomb. So this is kind of similar to the other honey shade. This is sort of a warm nude shade. I really like this. I have a lot of the little mini sizes. I got a few different sets of them, so it's kind of nice to be able to try out different shades. But this is one I really did like, and I would consider getting this or something similar in the full size at some point if I go through kind of some of my other lipsticks. But those are the makeup items I used up. Next, I have some skincare empties. So firstly, for skincare, I have a micellar water from Simple. I think I've gone through a lot of containers of this. I tend to repurchase this one. I really like it. I just like how it kind of gently removes my makeup. I just use a cotton round and I'm able to remove my makeup really quickly. I really like this. I think I went to repurchase this and they didn't have it at the store, so I think I got the blue one, which is also from Simple. I think that's more for sensitive skin, so I'm also really enjoying that. But yes, I would definitely repurchase this product or other similar products from Simple. Then I used up a sunscreen. This is from Ulta MD. It's the Broad Spectrum SPF 46. I really like this. I've repurchased this a lot of times. This is a good sunscreen if you have acne prone skin or sensitive skin to sunscreen. This one's really nice, and I like that it doesn't leave any sort of white cast. It goes well under makeup, so I really like it. So I definitely will be repurchasing this. Then I used up a night cream. This is the Korres Wild Rose Advanced Brightening Sleeping Facial. So this does definitely have a strong rose scent. I really like it. I've over the years grown to love rose scented products more and more. So I really like this, but if you're sensitive to scent or don't like rose scented stuff, I wouldn't recommend it, but it is really nice. It feels nice on the skin and luxurious. The thing with this is this is a repurchase product, but I'm kind of at the point now that I wouldn't want to repurchase it again. I think I would want to look maybe some other night creams. I have one that I'm currently using, but at the point that I need to repurchase a night cream, I think I would look into some other products versus this one. I think I used this one, enjoyed it, but it's just not something I like need to have in my life at all points. Maybe at some point down the road I might want to repurchase again, but at this point I'm like kind of good with it. But I used up that. And then finally for skincare, I used up a few different masks. So from Boscia, I used up the Luminizing Black Mask. It's just a little deluxe size. This is a peel-off mask. I've gone through maybe one or two of the full sizes of this and then several of the deluxe sizes. And I do have another deluxe size that I'm currently using. So I don't need to repurchase this one right away. And I have a lot of deluxe size masks that I'm trying to use up currently, so don't really need to buy any mask at this moment. But I really like this peel off mask. I like to use the peel off mask maybe weekly. It's just really detoxifying. And I apply this with an old like flat foundation brush that used to be like the popular foundation brushes like a few years ago, like the paint on your foundation. But I use this to apply like peel off masks so I get an even application, and then I just wait for it to dry. That's really the thing with peel off masks. You just have to be patient and let it fully dry, so then you can like peel off the mask without a lot of mess. So really like this, really detoxifying, and definitely would be something I would consider repurchasing at some point in the future. The next mask that I used up was a clay mask. This is from L'Oreal. It's one of their pure clay masks. It's the green one. I like this. I was kind of wanting to try these because I was kind of interested to see like how these compare to higher end masks. This one smelled strongly of eucalyptus. It's one of the ingredients in it. So again, if you're sensitive to scent, you might not like this one. And it is also a jar mask. I prefer masks that are in like a squeezy tube type formula, just because I feel it's more hygienic versus like putting your fingers into this jar. But I still liked it. I don't know if I'd repurchase this. I haven't repurchased it, or don't have it currently in my collection, but I really like the Origins like charcoal mask, like their black mask. I really like that. It's I think a clay mask. I think at the point that I need to repurchase like a clay mud sort of mask, I would get that one. But yeah, I did enjoy using this, and I did use that one up. And then finally for skincare, another mask that I used up is from Tata Harper. It's the resurfacing mask. I believe this one has either some sort of acid, I think maybe AHA or BHA. But it's sort of like a gel mask, and you're supposed to use it like for multiple days in a row. And the thing with this is Tata Harper is like a very expensive brand. So I kind of feel like versus getting a mask like this that's really expensive, like I feel like with masks, if you can use them maybe once a week or so, like you'll be able to have like one mask for a long time. But this is something, the way you're supposed to use it like several days a week, I feel like you'd go through it really quickly. So I kind of prefer with like acids or that sort of thing that you're supposed to be using consistently on your skin, I do prefer something like a serum versus a mask. So I don't think I'd buy this in the full size, but I did enjoy using it. It was a nice sample, but again, I just don't think it's something I'd want to like invest in for the full size, considering how quickly I'd probably go through the product. So that's all my skincare empties. Next I have one hair care item, a shampoo. I think I've gone through a few of these. I tend to go through shampoo pretty quickly, but this is the Garnier Fructis Pure Clean Fortifying Shampoo. I repurchased this. I do like this, and I tend to just keep my hair care routine really simple, and I keep it simple with the shampoo as well. So did like this, but not much to say about that one. Next I have some body care items that I used up. So from Gillette, I used up the Satin Care. It's like the sensitive skin shave gel. I was using the EOS ones, but I just wanted to try something different. You know, sometimes you use the same thing again and again, and you just want to try something different. So I did like this one. I think I got a 2-pack of these, so I'm using another one of these now. But anyway, I used that up. Not much to say about it. I used up a hand soap from Bath & Body Works, one of the foaming hand soaps. This is in lemongrass and herbs. I really like this. I really like herb scented stuff, especially like a candle or, you know, like body care, or like this was good because it was like just on your hands, so it's not like you're putting it over your whole body. I really enjoyed this. It was really great for like spring kind of summer scent, really fresh, so I would definitely repurchase something similar to this if I saw it. So really like that. Then I used up a hand sanitizer. Now this was in my purse, so all the writing is like worn off, and these are the older design of the Bath & Body Works anti-backs, but this is in the scent, I believe it is something hibiscus, mango hibiscus. So I had this in my purse for so long, and I finally used it up, but I did really like the scent of this. So anyway, I don't know, I have a lot of those little antibacterial hand sanitizers to go through, so I wouldn't necessarily repurchase this, but I did use that up. And then finally from Bath & Body Works for body care, I used up a shower gel, and this is in as pretty as a peach, which I don't know if they still, I think they still have this scent. They're always changing up their scents, but I think this made it too. They're more like permanent line, but I really like this. I really love peach scented like body care. So I definitely would repurchase this or something similar to it. It was really nice. So that was all for body care. And then my last category is actually tools. So I used up a few different tools. So I have a thing of cotton rounds. This is from the Target brand Up and Up. It's a premium cotton rounds, which I prefer over their basic ones. These are slightly more expensive, but I think they're worth it. The cotton rounds like stay together better, I think. So used up those. Then I used up some brush cleaner. This is from Sonia Kashuk. It's just a spray brush cleaner. I think they've redesigned the packaging because I went to repurchase this and it was in like a different packaging. But I mean, I like this for brush cleaner. This is good for like kind of quick cleans. I think it's not like a shampoo, it's like a liquidy formula that you can spray on. So I do like this. And then finally I used up a beauty blender. Mine actually got a little moldy. I feel like with my beauty blenders, I usually get one of the sets that has two. I feel like one will last me like a long time and the other one like goes moldy. And it's not that I start using them at the same time. I use one and then store one in a drawer, and then once the one I need to throw it away, then I use the other one. But this lasted me maybe 4 months or so. Sometimes I can get them to last a little bit longer, but even though some of mine go moldy and I'm not really sure why, I still continue to repurchase beauty blenders. I just really like the finish that they give to when I apply makeup on my skin. So I do continue to repurchase these even though they're a little bit expensive and don't always last the longest. But anyway, that is everything. That's all of my empties for July. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.